Hi everyone, and today in this video we are going to look at what are the mutual fund holding updates which happened in September, and along with that I will also show how to independently look at these updates. So for people who don't know this source, it's going to be very beneficial. And a quick disclaimer that anything we discuss over here is not a buy or sell recommendation. So there is a website called Rupee West, and if we come to the tools section, we can see an option called MF Portfolio Tracker. And if we click over here, if we search any mutual fund, we can see their exact holdings and what are the changes they made in the last 3 months. So first, let's take a look at Bandhan Small Cap Fund. So over here, as we can see that if there is a green sign, so it means that they have increased their share in this company. So recently, they have slightly increased their holdings in Sobha. Then they have also increased in REC. Then they have reduced their holdings slightly in Yatharth Hospital and also in Shell Engineering. So I'm assuming that they might be doing some profit booking. Then afterwards, if you look at Vintage Coffee, they have increased from 0.1% to almost 0.6%. Vintage Coffee is also an interesting company. So if you want a detailed analysis on this company, write down in the comment section. Then afterwards, if you look at some new additions, so they have recently done a new addition of Satvik Energy. Then if you look at EPAC Durable, which was very negligible holding in their portfolio, now they have increased it to 0.25%. Then they have also done a new addition of Indus Tower, and it consists of 0.3%. Then they have also added Office Space. Then afterwards they have also added Pace Digitech, then Reddington. So some people might be knowing this, that Reddington sells iPhone in India. Then afterwards they have also added Gen Resource Recycling. Then if you look at E2E Networks, which was almost 0.03% of their holdings, now it's currently 0.14%. So I have made a detailed video on this company, so do check it out. Then they have also done a new edition of Cohance Life Science, and over here we can see they have added Amber Enterprises. So in my last video, I have mentioned about this company, that how it will benefit in the data center segment. Then afterwards, they have added Max Estates, GK Energy. So GK Energy today was trading at upper circuit. So GK Energy caters in the solar and renewable segment. Then afterwards, they have completely removed CG Power, Safari Industries, Minda Corp and Affle. Okay, so now let's come to the next fund, which is the Quant Small Cap Fund. And over here, we can see they have slightly increased their holdings in Adani Power, Aster DM. Then they have slightly reduced their holdings in Bikaji Foods. Then recently, they have done a new edition of Piramal Finance, which is almost 1.6% of their holding. And along with that, they have also added Aptus Value Housing and Intellect Design. And they have reduced their holdings in Jana Small Finance and OneSource Specialty. And lastly, they have reduced their holdings in Himadri Specialty, and they have completely removed Piramal Enterprises, Taj GVK and Lakshmi Dental. And now let's come to the next fund, which is the Motilal Oswal Small Cap Fund. And over here we can see that in the top ones they have not done any major changes, and recently they have done a new edition of Asahi. Then they have increased their holdings in Aegis Vopak from 1% to almost 1.6%. Then afterwards they have done a new edition of Aditya Vision of 1.5% in their portfolio, and along with that they have also added PG Electroplast, then Ola Electric, Gen Resource and Aditya Birla Capital. So recently, as we know, government gave a PLI scheme for the EV scooters, and because of this reason, Ola was trading at a very good momentum. But recently, it gave a small pullback. So I have also made a video on Ola, so do check it out. And lastly, they have completely removed companies like Pitti Engineering, V-Guard, Indus Tower, Carraro and Godrej Agrovet. And next, let's take a look at Motilal Midcap Fund. So over here, we can see that they have increased their holdings in Cange Tech from 3.7% to almost 4.8%. And if you look at Trend, which was 9.1% of their portfolio, they have significantly reduced to 6.7%. And recently, Trend didn't give a good numbers, so this reason might justify why they have reduced their holdings. And along with that, they have also significantly reduced their holdings in Max Healthcare and Hitachi Energy. And lastly, they have completely removed PB Fintech and KPIT. So IT sector has been struggling a bit from the last few months, so this might be the reason why they have completely removed it. And now let's come to one of the interesting mutual fund, which is the Trust Small Cap Fund. And over here they have slightly increased their holdings in Lumax, Keynes and Sirma. And afterwards, if you look at some of the new additions, so they have recently bought NetWeb, Anantraj, and by looking this, we can definitely see that they're bullish in the data center segment. Then afterwards, they have slightly increased in Allied Blenders. Then they have reduced in Gabriel India and Sagility India. Then they have added more in Zinka Logistics. So I have already made a video on this company, so do check it out. Then afterwards, they have done a new addition in Aether Energy, Manappuram Finance and Newland Lab. And along with that, they have also added BEML, Bharat Dynamics, Healthcare Global, and Ellen Barry. And companies like Ask Automotive, Vocart and JK Cement, so they have reduced their holdings over here. And lastly, they have completely removed Ramco Cements, Safari Industries, Gravita, Techno Electric, Home First Finance, which is also struggling a bit in the past few months. And lastly, they have also removed Lakshmi Dental. So Lakshmi Dental is one of the common stock we can see many funds have removed. And now let's come to another interesting fund, which is the Helios FlexiCap fund. So over here, they have slightly increased their holdings in Adani Ports. Then they have also increased in Hero MotoCorp. So after the GST rate cuts, we have seen that there was a very good rally which came in the auto segment. Then afterwards, they have also increased their holdings in PNB Housing. Then they have reduced their holdings in Ola Electric, slightly increased in Swiggy. Then they have done a new addition of Marico, which is almost 1.4%. Rest of the portfolio over here, we can see that it's almost the same. And lastly, they have done a new addition of Urban Company, which is the recent IPO, and Jain Resource Recycling. So Jain Resource Recycling, as we saw, is overlapping in a lot of funds. So if you want a detailed video on that company, write down in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope this video was helpful, especially for those people who didn't know about this website. So let me know your opinions about the recent mutual fund updates in the comment section, and see you in the next video.